Doorbell camera video shows a standoff that had a neighborhood on lockdown for hours in Greensboro. Police say two men held someone hostage and led a standoff. They eventually arrested Evan and Mark Parrish. The men had 40 outstanding warrants between the two of them before this incident. They now face additional charges, including assault with a deadly weapon and kidnapping. WFMY News 2's Amber Lake spoke with a neighbor who lived across the street from where it all happened.
Two guys are in jail tonight after a standoff on Wayside Drive in Greensboro Saturday evening. Neighbors I talked to today told me what they saw and just how scary it was for them.
Mark Allen Parrish, this is the Greensboro Police Department. You are under arrest. Come to the front door with your hands up.
I was terrified.
Neighbors are still shaken up.
I never expected this because it's so quiet.
After a nearly 4-hour-long standoff took place Saturday.
We were about to go to Walmart. Came to the door around 3:20, and I look outside and there's police everywhere.
Living directly across from where the standoff happened, Crystal Blackstock showed us doorbell camera footage that showed officers in her yard and surrounding the home across the street.
And they were like hiding behind cars and bushes. They were outside my house. I'm like, how did I miss all of this? The police come tapping at my window because I ran back in, and he's like, your neighbors are armed. I'm like, what's happening?
Officers arrived at the 1400 block of Wayside Drive Saturday for two wanted men, 55-year-old Evan Parrish and 52-year-old Mark Parrish. Both men barricaded themselves inside the home and told police they had a hostage with them. Blackstock says she was worried for the safety of her children.
I was terrified when I started hearing the explosions because they were like, it was bombs going off over there. And we were looking out the window screaming. I'm telling them, go back in the kitchen to get on the floor.
After nearly 4 hours of negotiations, officers took both men into custody and were able to get the hostage out safely. Together, both Evan Parrish and Mark Parrish had 40 outstanding warrants against them. Evan Parrish is being held under a $1 million bond and Mark Parrish under a $150,000 bond. Blackstock says this incident is one she will never forget.
It was like I was watching a movie out of the blinds all night until it was over. That was crazy. It was very crazy.
We also spoke to a man who says he lives in the home where the standoff happened. He didn't want to go on camera, but told us the Parrish men didn't even live in that home. We reached out to the police to learn why the men were there. We'll update you once we learn more.